guys, welcome and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Elaina, or La Diva Deluxe. It's on Fridays. I usually do reviews and tutorials and fabulous drag looks every single Friday, but today is Halloween night, and today we're doing this Halloween look. I'm becoming my baby's mama. This is my baby Shangela, and this is me, and Shangela is recognizing me right now. Actually, he's been very curious. So we're gonna be doing this look where I become my cat. Oh baby. So we're gonna be painting this. So if you're interested, then keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell so YouTube notifies you of all new videos I upload 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, and also go live almost every Monday. So follow me on all social media, all the links are down below, as well as my Patreon group. So follow, subscribe, comment, and let's get right into this fabulous tutorial. So it's almost 6 p.m. and I was ready to film 2 hours ago. So this is October 30th, the night before Halloween, and I'm supposed to produce one more Halloween look. Well, technically I'm not supposed to do anything, but I wanted to do the last look as one I planned for a long time. And I almost didn't do it because my SD card took a crap. I could not insert it to my camera. So what happened to my SD card, somebody took a bite out of it, like a few bites, a few weeks ago. So my cat chewed the hell out of it, and it still worked until it stopped working, and today was the day. So I'm lucky that my husband went by Target for me and picked up a new one for me, but it took 2 hours for me to figure this out. So now I'm wearing my wig cap in black because we want to block out everything. I was trying to get, well, I sent my husband to Walmart before. He's been very useful since he came back from a business trip. I was trying to get him to buy me black fabric, like to use as the background, but Walmart didn't have anything except for some black curtains, and I'm like, okay, because black fabric would be real nice now. Oh well. So I'm painting myself as the cat mama. So I'm a baby mama for my cat, and if you hear noise, he's murdering a straw he stole from me yesterday, murdering it. But anyway, so I've always been like dreaming about making a cat face on myself, and I took inspiration from Berry. I'm going to link the video up here, but she painted the cat face like on her face here and blocked out the rest. And this is like the way to do it proportionally. But for me personally, I want to create a cat face on me and turn myself into a cat, because clearly I'm a cat. Like, I'm a cat, okay? And my baby is my baby, so I'm gonna be, for real, my cat babies. My cat baby mama. Anyway, let's get to it. So I got myself 2 palettes here. This is the one I got on Amazon. I don't remember the name. It was something fantasy something, I don't remember, but it's a water activated. I figured out that I do like water activated paints better than I like the grease paints. And this is my favorite, Midas Cosmetics pastels. So obviously I'm going to use white and maybe a little bit of black just to add some tones, because obviously my cat is white. So there's no dimension there, so I'm gonna have to use some gray. And of course it got pinky ears, so we're gonna make some pink. So to start with, I'm going to outline everything with a little brush. So we're gonna make the outline of his little face. So I'm starting by mixing some of these just to create kind of an off-white outline. Just a little bit of this kind of a murky yellowish greenish color and white. That white has been used already. It's funny, white always goes eyeshadow or water paint. It's always useful. Anyway, so I'm gonna play with the proportions a little bit, because the thing is, I'm creating a cat mama, right? So I don't have to be exactly the same as my cat. The ears technically supposed to be a little longer, like up to here, but we don't have that much room. Or maybe I'll just make this line a little lower. So I covered my eyebrows with a little concealer. I mean a lot of concealer, because I still have the eyebrow tattoo. By the way, I have an appointment on Tuesday for my 3rd session, so it's gonna be removed again. So hopefully this time it's gonna get some more tattoo off, but I do not want to be crusting like the last time. So let's see. So here's the ears. It's just a rough outline. You can always fix it later. Just a little here, a little cheek. So his face ends under my lower lip. So what I did actually, what Pamberry suggested, to play with apps, and I played with PixArt, where I layered his face over mine and it looks something like this. So this way I can see where his features land on mine. It actually makes a lot of sense. This one especially, you can tell. It lands like where his eyes are, where his forehead is, and where the end of his face. So the end of his face is somewhere like under my lower lip. So I'm going to have a longer face. I'm a cat mama with a long face, okay, with a horse face. So let's do the rest of it. Let's do the nose. So the nose lands on my nose. I place his face on my face on purpose to see where his nose is gonna land, just to make sure it lands on my nose, because otherwise it's gonna be difficult. So I've been tweaking the shape a little bit here and there just to get the proportion right. That's what's good about the water activated paints, because you can kind of tweak the shapes just by wiping away. And I'm going between the orange and the pink to create this perfect shade of pink as my baby ears. I mean, no offense to any other cats, but as a proud mama, and any proud mama, I think my baby is the most beautiful, the most smart, the most sweet baby ever exists. I'm mixing a little bit of black and red. I had a little bit of variation of color inside the ears. Just add a little bit of a variety of shade. Because the pink is under there, but it's like it has some shadow. So the white fur is gonna go over. But before we add white, I want to add some dimension. So we'll see a little bit of something here under. So I did the same thing to the nose. Kind of looks purple now, but we'll fix it later. Like once I see the whole picture take shape, I'm gonna start tweaking the color and everything. So I'm using now this kind of brush. I created myself a couple of these, and these are great for making strokes. They might not be the thinnest ones, but I can create thinner ones later. So I'm gonna go with white, and I'm gonna start just building up cat fur all around here. And I'm gonna add some more dimension with grayish tone, because clearly my cat is white. So I have to make up for the lack of dimension. So I just gave my other cheap brush a haircut. This is one of those things I got in Walmart in the paint section. So I'm mixing a little bit black and a little white to create gray. Just a little gradient to show the shade. Because my cat has very high cheekbones, so they're like sunken cheeks. She's that. She's got very good contour going on. So we're gonna try to add gray. And then of course I'm gonna add white again. Yeah, this kind of technique with the brushes really gives you a good fur look. I took some time off camera and I did add some Glam white because it's been taking a lot of time and a lot of paint, and this is a good water activated liners, and I don't want to waste all my white, so I put Glam white, set it. As you can see, I'm covered with powder. Probably gonna put something else on to black out the rest, and I'm probably gonna put black around this. And I'm adding a lot of black, although my cat is white, but we need dimension. So I'm like almost like mixing some black and a little bit of red in there, just to add a little like a pinkish black, pinkish tone. That's what his skin looks like, pinkish. So I've been doing a lot of things off camera because I was kind of not feeling it. So when I'm not feeling it, I start doing things off camera to fix it. Well, you know, I'm not feeling it because the strokes seem to be not fine enough. Maybe I just don't have the right tools, or maybe I'm too judgy, but right now this is all tedious. I'm just adding strokes, and I'm adding hair on top of hair on top of hair, and I blocked my face like poorly because I used water activated paints. Didn't want to use grease paint because it's a pain to remove, so I decided just to go with the water activated paints. Now I'm just keep adding the strokes. The more the merrier. I never realized how much gray and how much black I'm gonna use for my white cat, but you can't just go with white because obviously you need different colors and different dimensions. So now it's all about adding texture and adding more colors. Maybe finding smaller brushes if I can. I outline my eyes a little bit with a black liner. I did a little bit on my neck, but the neck is like his body, supposedly, like his neck and his body. So I don't want to go too far down because we're not gonna paint his body. So I just murdered my wig, but it's a cheap wig from Amazon. So I cut some hairs off and I kind of haphazardly glued them to my eyebrows and my whiskers. It's not the best hair because I think the whiskers, what people use for special effects, it's something specially made for it because they need to be a little thicker texture, a little more firm. But I put NYX Epic White on top of the hair. Now it kind of sticks out, so I'm just adding a little bit of NYX. NYX actually adds the most color, because you see what happens with the water activated liners. They're very opaque when you apply them on, but then they kind of fade out, especially when they mix together. You know, the gray kind of mixes with white, so everything is all muted. So now I can actually make it a little more like a strokes, hair-like strokes. And I'm out, and I can't find any anymore. Everything is out of stock nowadays. Like, I can't find anything. I really wish I had a black background because I'm feeling it now. It's not perfect, but I wish I had a smaller brushes or thinner. I don't know. I'm not sure what usually people use, but we achieved this. Hopefully I look like Shangela's mother. You see, if I had a black background, it would be so much better, but that's why we have apps. So when I edit pictures, I'll put black background behind me. My ears are killing me. The wig cap is killing my head, but we achieved something. And I've got my cat eyes in. My baby's sleeping. He does not care about my meowing right now. Yes. So this is the day I become Shangela's mother. I'm totally feeling it. I could live in cat's makeup all day long. I feel like a cat. I pin myself a little bit because honestly I can't be bothered right now to put anything more black on top. I had a little cutout here, but now we have black, so technically I'm supposed to look like this, like a floating cat head. Let me zoom in if you want to see this travesty closer. We got Shangela's mother. Does it make Shangela my drag daughter? Totally does. So temporarily we've got the illusion. My husband is holding his black hoodie behind me. So this is not gonna last long, so enjoy it while you can. Well, now see the illusion. It's fun to do facial expressions with this makeup on. Now looks so cool. So, with this being said, let me zoom you out a little bit and finish this video. So, happy Halloween everybody! If you're watching this on Halloween night, obviously you have no kids and nothing to do. No trick-or-treating. So hopefully you enjoyed it. It's very sweet and short. I did a lot of it off camera because a lot of it was just pretty much painting the brush strokes. And that's about it. So what are you wearing for the Halloween, if you're wearing anything? If you had any parties, you probably already had them on a Saturday night. Sunday night is just like, it's just for kids. So hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I upload 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, and also go live almost every Monday. Please ring notification bell so YouTube notifies you of all new videos I upload. And like, comment, and follow me on social media. All the links are down below, as well as my Patreon group. Huge thank you to all my patrons. Thank you so much for your support. I love you guys. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in my next non-Halloween video.